But when it comes to who I see winning this tournament, which was the question you asked me at the very beginning here, it's Manchester City, man.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
No question. I think they are set to defend their title yet again. The team is off to an incredible start already in the Premier League. They're showing no signs of slowing down. And I'm just repeating points I've made time and time again. A tactical genius in Pep Guardiola. Incredible wingers and Jack Grealish. Now Jeremy Doku. Guys like Phil Foden being able to just level up their play every single year. Erling Haaland bagging already 6 goals in the Premier League. Midfielders, Rodri playing like the best defensive midfielder in the goddamn world. And then in the back, Gvardiol.
Ruben Diaz.
John
Stones when he's healthy. Kyle Walker. Nathan Ake.
Rico Lewis gets minutes.
Rico, man. They have so much depth, too.
Yes, dude. What I'm seeing from Manchester City right now, I think, is truly the evolution of a dynasty.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen in the Champions League this year. We're seeing the steps that need to be taken to be able to call themselves a dynasty during this era of football. And that's going to be fun to keep up with, man. That's going to be fun to look at because I'm excited to be rooting for Manchester City to achieve that. They're going to breeze by these Spanish teams. They're going to dominate the German ones. And if they face off against another English team, that's where it will get tight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But in the end, I have Manchester City winning the Champions League and Pep Guardiola becoming the Caesar of what is his version of the Roman Empire.
I think Manchester City are going to do something historic this year by getting back-to-back domestic title and Champions League title, which would be ridiculous to see, and I do think it's going to happen. Whoa. Right. That'd be insane. We talk about like dynasties of like Madrid and Barcelona being able to do that too. I think Manchester City's will be in that exact same conversation, sitting at the exact same table with the two biggest clubs in the world, in Madrid and Barcelona. I think at the end of this season, City will be right there with them. Just historically, for the rest of time, for history, bro. It's going to be amazing to see. And, we can slightly break it down just a little bit. I think Madrid's a little too unestablished. They don't have a 9 like Bayern Munich do, right? Barcelona are incomplete. They're an incomplete team right now. They're missing a couple midfielders. Lewandowski's a little bit out of form right now. He's not getting any younger. They lost Dembele. They haven't filled in that hole. They're very incomplete right now. You go over to Germany, I think the only team that can compete with Manchester City is going to be Bayern. And the thing is, as you said, I think Bayern's definitely a top contender for the title. Like, they're going to go for it. And that acquisition of Harry Kane, immense. Because honestly, without Kane, I don't even know if I'd consider him. But now that they do have him, all of a sudden, I think Bayern Munich are incredibly deadly. Because, dude, Kane, if he's on it, he can score against literally anybody. There's almost nobody who can stop him if he's on it. So that alone, I think, can make Bayern Munich a very deadly team in the Champions League. So let's see what Bayern can do this year, because I definitely think they're going to be trying to make amends after having a weird season last year. So Bayern will be interesting to see.
What about a team like Arsenal?
Yeah.
The Prem teams.
So, unfortunately, Liverpool aren't in there.
No,
that's what really sucks.
They tend to be the best competition for Manchester City.
Exactly. So that's that's what really sucks, man, because I don't really see United and Newcastle being able to really beat them in a 2-legged affair. That does happen in the quarterfinal stage. I just don't see that happening over 2 legs. Arsenal could do it. They could. But, especially since it'll be springtime already, what if City already has like a 10-point lead over Arsenal? Yeah. That's going to be a psychological play, and I think at that point City beats Arsenal, right? So Arsenal will have a chance if it's like toe-to-toe in the Prem as well, right? So maybe there's something there. So right now I'd say Arsenal, Bayern Munich definitely can contend. And then if we go over to Italy gets really interesting, man. Mainly because I haven't watched enough of it over the last 5 years to be able to have a cumulative vantage point on a decision. Because I just, really started getting into it, let's just say 2-3 years ago. Yeah. We saw what they could do last year. I think even though some people might say it was a little bit of a fluke or they got lucky, and they definitely did because they got some easy runs, both Milan and Inter, they have the exact same squads and they've reinforced them. Inter did lose Romelu Lukaku, but they got Marcos Thuram as a replacement. What a replacement, by the way.
They just got
Pavard. Lautaro Martinez honestly looks like he's at least at the same level, if not getting a little bit better too. So I think both Inter and AC Milan, their counterparts, have greatly improved their squads. AC Milan looking incredible, bro. And so I think the Italian teams will have something to say. As we saw in the final against Inter Milan, I just don't know if they can truly best Manchester City. So yeah, the conclusion
What
is
about PSG?
I don't know if I can, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really count them as being like a true contender. They've had a lot of influx and outflux of players.
Dude, 11 players got signed.
Yeah,
11.
They've had a lot, and even last year, bro. Even last year, they had a huge influx of midfielders, and I don't see PSG as an established force to beat Manchester City. They're talented, sure, and they can make a run, but to beat City, you have to be really, really good, bro. And so yeah, I'm with you. I think City is going to repeat and defend their title.
Damn, crazy, man.
Crazy,
what that would be to see that happen again. You really gave me a little bit of chills when you said domestic title and Champions League title back to back. I've never seen that
man.
like fully like conscious. I know that Barcelona did it during my lifetime, but I wasn't really watching football like that back then. And to see it now in the modern era of the game at the highest level that we've ever seen it at would be ridiculous achievement, man. Incredible stuff.